Impractical Jokers Father's Day Special, where we're going to show you clips of our father.
Yes.
Also, our father's going to open their big mouths and tell you something about us that we probably don't want you to know.
No, please, no.
You know what? We're also going to show you a clip from the unaired pilot of Impractical Jokers, where my dad makes a guest cameo appearance.
That's right. I got something else for you, fellas.
No.
Yes, I do.
What?
It's a sneak peek of True TV's new competition series, Motor City Master.
Oh,
okay.
all right.
First, let's have a look at a challenge I had very recently, where Q and my dad and the rest of them conspired against me and gave me the surprise of my life. Let's have a look.
Today, we are giving personality tests to strangers. However, the person really being tested is us.
While giving the survey, the other guys will be behind this glass wall, which becomes see-through at the flip of a switch.
The goal is not to laugh, and when that glass becomes see-through, anything goes.
I'm fascinated by the glass.
When we thought of this bit, we had no idea this technology existed.
Is that like ions? Is that negatively charged ions?
I think it's magic.
Hello, hi. Elizabeth. Oh, please, have a seat, Elizabeth. How are you today?
Good.
So I'll just be asking you questions.
Let's go.
Where you from?
I grew up in St. Louis.
You live in New York City?
Yes, so I'm based here now.
So tell me about your daily eating habits.
They've gotten better. I used to eat more junk food, but I'm...
You shop in the same place every week?
Yeah, I go, it's like Italian at this one place. Oh, is everything okay?
That's just namaste. What social media sites are you a member of?
Twitter, Facebook.
Do you have cable?
I do.
How long have you had cable for?
Gosh, since like college. So I always had a cable internet connection. I'm a techie, so like I hooked up, so I'm having like cable.
Sorry. Do you prefer to shop alone or with someone? Don't do that. Don't turn around. Don't.
Eat like chocolate chips sometimes. Oh.
Sorry, there's a fly.
Oh.
There's a bug at it.
Okay.
It looked like it was gonna land on your head. I didn't.
Okay.
Wow.
Yeah, I prefer to shop alone.
Things are getting real in here.
All right, you guys are up.
So, luxury brands.
So I had a wallet before this one, and then once I had that one for 5 years, then I got a new one. So I kind of like stick with it.
Okay.
Oh my God.
Do your friends use it?
Do. I mean, not like really often, but I guess economically speaking, they don't have the same, I guess, income resources as I do. So I think they would love to if they could afford it.
Movies. We didn't talk about movies yet, right? Thank God.
How did you not laugh?
Okay, how often do you go to movies?
It's usually, I mean, twice a month, or as much as once a week.
Oh my God!
What's the last movie you saw?
Wolf of Wall Street.
Hi, I'm James Murray. How are you? Have a seat, please.
Mara, welcome to your worst nightmare.
Okay. First, some general questions. When you eat on vacation, do you keep to your diet that you may have at home? You don't?
It's Murr the puppet. It's a Murpet.
Are you a member of a gym at all?
No.
He wishes it was a real boy. Oh, look,
it's not in my
it's a
budget.
fairy godmother.
I don't need a gym to do.
Tell me about what your exercise routine was or would be.
Oh, look, it's a Murr. Same pencil neck. Same hairline. Oh my God, that's what Murray would look like if he grew a mullet.
Tell me what motivates you on vacation.
Relaxation. Like
Relaxation is number one?
Hey, just two friends hanging out. Love you, man. Love you.
Exploring.
No, don't get. No, your friends. Don't fight. This already got jacked.
So tell me about. Have you ever taken a cruise before?
No.
It really hurt.
You've never been on a cruise? No. Okay.
Why are you laughing so much?
That felt weird to do.
I know, that was weird.
Felt weird to do.
It looked weird to do. All right,
You're
I'll
up,
give it a
you're
shot.
up,
I'll give it a shot.
Let's switch topics a little bit. Tell me about your daily routines. Take me through a typical Saturday.
Okay, I try to do as little as humanly possible. I just sleep more. I prepare all my meals usually. Like I don't buy food from outside. And I might meet up with a friend.
What do you do on a typical Saturday night?
Usually go drinking or stay home.
What was that? No. I didn't do it. Look at his face.
There he goes. That's a laugh. Wow, Murr, got him again.
Hey, Sal, this is what the kids call a walk in the park. We have to get you to laugh. You guys all talk a good game. You all keep talking this good game.
All right.
You watch. Look at me. Ready?
Yeah.
Watch this. Ooh. Fart noise. You didn't even make the fart noise. I said the word fart noise.
That's what was funny about it.
Hey, how are you, bud? What's going on? My name is Sal. Zachary, pleasure to meet you. Let me go help this guy.
Yeah, go get him, Tiger.
How often do you feel the need to update software, things like that kind of stuff?
I mean, I have a laptop, but I really don't use it anymore because of the new technology, like the smartphones and things like that. It's just...
As far as, sorry, I'm trying to think as we go through all the things here we got.
Oh, it's not over yet, buddy. This is gonna haunt your dreams, my friend.
Talk to me about your opinions on the subway system.
Depending on the public transportation, as far as there's a lot of idiotic people that's on the train that does stupid things just to hold
Speeding time.
train inside. For no reason. They have nothing better to do or anywhere better else to go.
God.
I know.
They do have a good friends for public transportation.
Oh, my God.
Subway system sucks.
Yeah, the train is horrible.
Train is horrible.
As far as like getting around to the different boroughs.
I'm next. See what I got up my sleeve.
Just please elaborate on basketball.
Q has guaranteed us that he's got this. I trust him. He's got it. He's got it.
There it is. That is crazy.
What
Come
made
on,
you
guys.
laugh so much there?
You're gonna find out. You guys know what made me laugh. How could you do this? Let's talk about the breastfeeding.
I'll tell you, those breasts actually run in the family right there.
Well, the next thing is 10 times worse, right? You guys know what's coming up? You know what's coming up? If you guys haven't seen it, I urge you to stick around. It's one of the biggest surprises I've ever had on the show.
And coming up soon is a sneak peek of the new series, Motor City Masters, which you guys are gonna love.
Yeah, so you stick around.
You.
Welcome back to the Father's Day special where we're hanging out with the Papa Bears. Tonight you're going to see clips that feature our dads making surprise guest appearances on the show, and maybe some few sneak peeks at some things you've never seen before either.
Yes, coming up is the conclusion to Two-Way Mirror, where Sal Senior jumps into the fray, and I think he did it just marvelously.
Yes.
Just marvelously. I think he did a great job on this
I
one.
mean, not giving anything away, did you guys go dress shopping?
We had a beautiful day. We had a limo, we went out.
Mr. Volcano, how was the honeymoon?
That was pretty good. Just please elaborate on basketball.
I was in 3rd grade and
Q has guaranteed us that he's got this. I trust him. He's got it. He's got it.
Do you online bank?
yes, I do.
Okay.
It's your father marrying you! He's not giving him away! We now kiss the bride!
We're done here.
All right, Joe, you're up. How do you feel out there?
Stone Cold Killer.
Yeah, look at that.
Pleased to meet you. Have a seat, my friend.
Let's go turn the screws on this, huh?
Tell me about a typical movie experience for you. Do you buy the tickets online?
Oh, no, I buy the ticket at the machine.
At the machine?
Yeah.
Okay. Wow. All right. You ever go to the YMCA? No, you don't go to the YMCA? Okay. Would you consider yourself accepting any friend? Let's say you have 3 best friends, and other people might think they're, ass, but they're your friends. When you have a group party, are you likely or not likely to bring out board game?
Depends on the party. If it's like during the day or on the snow.
Oh, my
It's a cute old lady.
Look at Joe's curious, confused face.
Oh, what's gonna happen?
What's gonna happen?
Okay. Do you calorie count? Don't do it.
Yes!
Oh, there you go.
Oh, my God!
I did not see that coming. This is just insane. You gotta give it to him. You gotta give it to him, man. Oh, wow. Well, I have to say, you make a beautiful bride.
Thank you. I've dreamed of that day my entire life.
It's your special day, bud.
It was, it really was.
I mean, you guys should be like a little bit weird that that's out there as well. Like you're celebrating it. Let's all agree to forget it now.
The reception was great. You remember that DJ?
Oh, man, he was the best.
It was awesome, yeah.
Played all the hits.
Be honest, sir. Who courted who? Did he court you?
Yes, he did. Did you get any feedback from like your friends and
Yes, I did.
from being on the show?
Yes, I did.
What did they say?
They said, Sal, what did you do?
Do you remember last season when I called you up to ask you for permission to put your daughter on the television show?
Yes.
Oh, God.
Well, specifically, you asked for permission to get handsy with your daughter.
Well, he didn't say handsy. He just said on the show.
I don't know if I'm remembering that right. And anyway, the thing is this. I did it with utmost respect, and I will say this. I didn't really, it was a trick of the camera. I pretend to grab it. Ow.
But you were very gracious to let us film with your daughter. And you know what? We have the clip right here. You want to take a
No,
look?
I don't want to see it anymore.
We're here.
Hi, everyone. How are you?
Hello.
Hi. Welcome. We are from Sensitivity Coaches Incorporated. We've been hired to come speak with you today on issues such as sensitivity in the
In
workplace.
situations like these,
You see how much of a natural bull he really is.
Yeah, but no amount of bull is gonna get him through the presentation we made.
Okay, insensitivity pitfalls. So here's the appropriate way to tell an Indian that their lunch smells funny.
Okay.
Remember, sensitivity is key. Brindash, how you doing, buddy? That smells really good. How is that?
It's very good. My wife made it.
The thing is, though, I'm kind of allergic to curry.
Oh.
Blow up. Yeah.
I'm so sorry.
So I don't want to infringe upon your right to eat curry.
What if whenever I bring in curry, I eat it outside the office?
I would really appreciate that. Positivity.
Now, the N words that you can use. None.
You can't use any N-words.
You cannot use any N words in the office ever. Next slide.
Right.
The appropriate way to kiss a coworker hello. The answer is very simple. You do not kiss a coworker hello. Next slide. And then the wrong way to
Right, of course.
demonstrate. The wrong way to kiss a coworker hello.
Fuck her up, Fat Rosie O'Donnell.
I don't really want to see that.
What we'd like to do is take a quick survey by hand. If you feel like you've taken value from today's seminar, please raise your hand. So that's a 2. Great.
Hey, folks, how's it going?
Hey, how are you?
Thank you for coming to our sensitivity training.
They look like the sort of that would teach us, right?
They do.
So, workplace sensitivity training today for a better tomorrow. Is it ever okay to say nice boobies? Yes. Okay. Why don't you tell them about it, Sal?
Is it ever okay to say nice boobies? Yes, if boobies is referring to something other than female breasts.
Yes. Does anyone here speak the Queen's English? You know, they call over there, you know,
They call their children boobies.
right, they call children boobies.
Oh, wow.
If it was bring your kids to work day and you
Bring
had your kids
boobies
and
to
I
work
was
day.
English, I would say, oh, nice boobies.
Yes, and you've got a nice set of boobies if they have twins. Is it ever okay to say nice titties? Yes.
Look at Sal. Can't keep it together.
What's back there, Sal? What are you looking at?
If the word doesn't refer to what you think it does, then that's where you learn something. Titties doesn't necessarily have to mean the female breast.
Sal, hold it together.
All right. So let's say, for instance, you come and say to you, right, if you're wearing a titty brand. Oh, okay, bring that in. As long as it doesn't refer to the female breast, we're okay.
Absolutely.
Oh, here we go.
How not to behave in the workplace. Play video demonstration number 1.
What they don't know is that we secretly filmed their sisters and put it in their presentations.
This is what I've been waiting for all day.
That is Sal's sister.
Jenna, were you able to get those reports out?
Yes, I was.
Yeah, it's your sister, buddy.
They will be there on time. I sent out 3 copies, just like you requested.
Look at Q's hand. Look at Q's hand.
You're doing a great job.
Thank you, Mr. Cohen.
A great job.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Next slide.
Mm-hmm.
I really like what you did here, Carla. That's Joe's sister.
Maybe something our South American colleagues might like, you know?
Right. That is my sister. That is being molested by a ferret-looking man. Fun and professional. You shouldn't have any problems. Just by show of hands, let us know who felt like they learned something new here today.
Your value.
Yes.
1,
1, 2,
3.
That was a full grow. That was a full-blown grow. That was that. That was that. Right on. If I'm you, well, you know what? I'm glad I got you back when we made you teach sex ed to your parents. I hope you learned something.
I did. I did good.
Well, I understand what's in your head. That like, yeah, I'm going to show up to have my son teach me sex ed. What are you thinking?
I'm doing what your mother said.
I don't want to hear that. That's the exact thing I don't want to hear.
Well, that was horrible for me. I'm glad I got you back when we taught him sex ed. I hope you learned something from that. Let's have a look. It was called The Birds and the Bees.
Q is the big loser, and now it's time for his punishment. You are normally not shy when it comes to talking about sex, until now.
That's because behind that door is a packed classroom full of 6th graders, waiting for you to give them the birds and the bees talk.
We've created a sex education slideshow for you to help you get your points across. So you're gonna go in there, tell them what to put where, and everybody be all right?
I don't know if this is a good idea.
So what Q doesn't know is that we've secretly taken out all the 6th graders and replaced them with his parents.
Yes, we did. Mama and Papa Q are gonna find out what it's like to make a kid. Again, from their kid.
My God, this is amazing. This is like the greatest day of my life.
Hey, welcome back to the Father's Day episode, where Q is about to relive one of his favorite moments with his father.
Yeah, this is great. This is where I had to teach my parents how to what? You know, how to what? Make babies. Why would you do that? Why would you make me teach you that?
You knew nothing.
All right. Why don't we just go to the clip and you people can see what I know for yourselves? How about that? Okay. Oh, wow. That's what we're doing. Mom and Dad?
Hi, Brian.
Apparently today I will be teaching you about the birds and the bees. I look at Dad the entire time. Nope, I'm just looking at you, Pop. Pretend Mom is not even here. Okay. Well, that's a male. That's what a male looks like. That's where I'm gonna punch my friends, right there. Okay, just moving along. Okay.
There's a picture of his parents' bedroom.
Right. This is where I was conceived. I thought I was conceived in Brooklyn.
Same bedroom set, Bob.
Same bedroom set. Okay, so that right there is where the magic created me.
More or less, yeah.
God, I'm sweating. Okay, moving along. The story of how Brian lost his virginity.
It should be interesting.
Remember Locust Lake? Remember we went there on vacation?
Don't tell me.
And it was that nice girl, Jen, that kind of lived across. Jen lived across and up the road. Took me into the house, and you know.
You did it.
Anyway, so that happened. Let's move this along.
Come on, can you open it?
Come on, I need you to close your eyes for this. Can you close your eyes for this? Yeah.
What's in the box?
So, there's a donut. Okay, and there's a hot dog. All right, so. You know how that works? Sometimes two women will be attracted to each other. Thank you guys very much. I hope you learned something new. And just keep bail money around because I'm going to go in the next room and then kill my friends. Okay? Thank you. I'll be right back.
There you go, Brian.
Yeah, excuse me.
Did you get all that? You learned all that?
I got it.
My favorite part about that was on TV it was only 2 or 3 minutes, but the whole presentation actually took you like
45 minutes. 45 minutes. How did you sit through that?
I did. You might do all the talking.
My favorite part was when I called them to get them on board to come.
Right.
Your mom had like a million questions. Your father was like, I have to torture my son? Sure, I'll be there.
That's great, Pop. Thanks.
You know, speaking of birds and the bees, this is a true story. My dad and I have never had the birds and the bees talk. Why not, Pops?
I never thought you were lame.
So there's a lot more stuff coming up, right, fellas?
Yeah. Hey, you know, one of the things we're going to show in this episode is the original opening for the show Impractical Jokers. Before it was called that, when it was called Mission Uncomfortable, where my dad makes a little guest cameo playing Sal Taylor.
That's right, yeah, you measure my inseam. Remember that?
Small.
So stick around, because coming up we have a ton more with our dads, never before seen footage, some stuff from season 1, and the big sneak peek of Motor City Masters. It's a car design show. I mean, if I could design a car, it would look much like the car I have right now. I'm not a car guy.
If I could design a car, it'd probably look like a Twinkie with wheels. Didn't you fail your driver's test like multiple times?
Yes, but when I did pass it, it was driving stick shift. So that's manly points right
Okay, so
there.
that's a counteract it?
Can any of you guys drive stick?
No.
Can any of you guys drive a motorcycle?
No.
All right, so I'm the only real man here. So
All right.
Please enjoy. We'll be back with more of the Impractical Jokers Father's Day special.
And our dad.
And a never-before-seen clip from the original pilot episode of Impractical Jokers.
But first, here's a sneak peek of the brand new show, Motor City Masters.
10 talented designers.
Holy, that looks insane.
Each out to prove they're the next great American car designer.
Oh, that's badass.
Only one will win $100,000, the car of their dreams, and a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity, representing Chevrolet as the first ever Motor City Master.
Ooh, very nice.
Oh, no way.
I see this huge display of Chevy and house of color and all the tools you can imagine.
Welcome to the Motor City Masters Design Studio. Each week, this is where you're going to be turning your best ideas into showroom-ready cars. All right, designers, it's time for this week's team challenge, which deals with signature style. Let's head to the Motor City to hear what it's all about. Take a look.
I think every successful designer has his own signature style. Quality design needs to be timeless, it needs to be clear, it needs to be easy to describe. With just a few brush strokes, the Fisher Building, the Detroit Institute of Art, the Renaissance Center, it's very clear. A few lines and you can describe that building. We at Chevrolet have got a signature style. It's very passionate, it's lean, it's got muscular grace. It's an emotion that occurs. That's what design's all about. Every great designer needs to have a signature style if they want to be a Motor City Master, and that is what's going to make them stand out.
As you can see, behind me are 3 of Chevrolet's best-selling models. We have the Malibu, the Cruze, and the Equinox. Each team will get to pick one of these Chevys and transform them into their 2015 concept car. Each car must include at least one signature design element from every team member. You'll have to fit 5 different personal ideas into one car.
I want it to look like one person designed the car. If you don't collaborate, you will fail.
I want you to deliver a concept car. Do not give me a Frankenstein.
Darby, Brian, it's time to pick the teams, playground style. Darby, you won the individual challenge today, so you get first pick here.
Hopefully I can be a good leader. I've never been put in this situation before, so I'm just going to try to do the best I can. Camilla?
No, I didn't win the challenge, but I'm definitely first pick.
Joanne. Joanne, I actually have quite an admiration for her painting, and I'm hoping that'll be an asset on this project.
Troy.
Turner.
Doc. Brian, who's next?
I hope I'm going to get picked by Brian. I don't want to have product management dictation given to me from someone in college who's never had product management experience.
Shane.
I'm going to get picked last.
Darby, your final pick? Jameson.
The reason I don't want Dewan on my team is because his drawing skills are very subpar.
Even though I'm picked last, I'm still looking forward to bringing my big ideas to the group. I think I could probably redeem myself.
Darby, since you won the individual challenge, you get to pick your car first. What's it gonna be?
Initially, I really wanted to hear Camillo's input on it, but immediately Jameson said,
Cruise.
And I just want to be like, shush.
Darby, which car did you choose? We're gonna go with the Cruise. Is there a reason that you guys picked the Cruise?
I think it's got the best proportions.
Okay, Brian, that leaves your team with the Malibu or the Equinox.
Malibu. Yeah, I have a concept in my mind. Malibu's great.
Going from original concept to showroom is a process that usually takes months, but you will have only 3 days.
I've never created a concept car in 3 days. I mean, no, never. I'm worried. It's almost an impossible task.
That's gonna be a lot of work, so we're gonna give you guys some extra help. Auto Tax, come on in.
We have help.
Designers Rich Evans will be the lead of your tech crew. He is the point person for all the work done on your cars. Are you guys ready to do this?
Let's do it.
All right, let's start the team challenge. Head to your concept rooms, get to work. Both teams are on the clock. Starting now.
The general idea I'm thinking is let's take this Malibu, which is the ultimate American sedan, and let's do sort of like a drive-in cruiser with the open rear end and a seat that becomes able to shut down and open up. What's your concept? Yep. Okay. Our concept is Malibu Muscle. It's essentially a lifestyle utility vehicle with an open back. How often does somebody hand you a Chevy Malibu and say, here, cut the roof off, no consequences? I mean, yeah, I might go home, but I'm gonna go for it.
What are we going to do with this vehicle? Just predicting normally, we lower the car. Larger wheels.
Where's Troy? Oh, there he is. Troy, John?
I think
What's
that's...
input?
Yes, come over here.
When we get to the nitty-gritty, I'll get involved.
No.
Well, we need your design element in the car.
We'll get it, but right now we're talking about wheels, which, in my opinion, should be the last
We're
thing
not
we
just
talk
talking about wheels. We're talking about opportunities.
We haven't even come up with anything. We have nothing to give anybody any direction as far as where the idea or the concept is going.
I think that we're getting a little sloppy here. No, we're not. This is normal growth for design.
The problem is our product manager is so enamored by Camillo. It's like, cool, Camillo has a marker. Let's just let him draw.
Well, I'm trying to answer his question.
I need my sketch masters. Okay, I need a rear three-quarter view. I need you to do a front three-quarter view.
I'll have it done by the end of the day.
Okay, I want you to handle wheel design. We're gonna need some badass wheels. I know you can handle that, whether or not it's in Photoshop, two-dimensional. Just give me some really cool wheels, Americana, cruiser, all this stuff. You're gonna do color material for this, okay?
In my real life, my job is to build and paint award-winning cars and motorcycles, and I have a great instinct for it. We've got a good start.
What if Chevy made a new SS? Because they're big into the SS. That's their moniker.
I think we like to take a little bit more of a futuristic push on it.
A concept doesn't have to be 2027. The concept means the future. Well, guess what, people? 2015 is still the future. Can we all agree that that's like a good concept?
I love the idea.
Without a cohesive thought process to begin with, there's too much of this.
I'm pretty hesitant about Jameson's idea about the SS, but at this point we're gonna run with it because we don't really have time to come up with anything else. Okay, let's take a break.
I'm in charge of the rooftop concept of the car. It's a huge job, but I'm feeling confident. It's gonna be sweet. Design, man.
If we beef it up a little bit here and build it out a little bit there, we are given the impression of a much bulkier car.
We are talking about the no matter what the argument is, let's just get a direction. I'm getting progressively more pissed off because nobody's getting anything done, and the other team already has a head start. They're working.
We've already wasted 2 hours now.
We're not wasting anything. Actually, as difficult as it is, we're learning a lot about each other.
I might be a bad person, and it's mean to say, but like, you know, the 21-year-old with the least experience is now in the management position, and I don't know how that's going to work out.
episode of the night, we're handing off our ideas to the techs. I'm a little nervous. Our team working today was a little rocky in the beginning, but we do have another day tomorrow, so hopefully we can pull it together.
Smells like chemicals. We're at day 2, and I can't waste time. Today, guys, is crunch day. This thing's got to go in the paint. I'm in like full 110% go mode. You got me right there? Yeah.
Chandler is making it happen. He's really taking ownership over extending this thing into a fastback. It looks like we're ahead of the other team. They look frazzled, but we still have a lot of work to do.
We can absolutely just follow that line. Camilo is going to do the front end and the mirrors. Jameson decides he is going to go with the exhaust system to the back. Can you put a little angle on that side? I am doing the hood scoops and side vents.
You want highlight here.
And Troy, he's sitting in the corner and being upset. I personally feel disappointed in him.
What this is a bunch of put together by 2 people on our team that none of it makes sense in my opinion.
Troy, the problem I'm having is that when I ask for your input, you say, I don't care, do whatever.
No. The key element of this build is that something that I thought of has to be incorporated.
I've been trying to get a feature out of you this whole time, and all you give me is I don't care.
I'm pretty much left to side skirts and,
Side skirts would be cool.
Yeah, no. Like,
So,
that's
do you want
pretty
to
much
do
has
side
to happen one way or another.
Troy wants to do side skirt, and at this point, with all the arguing that's been going on, I'm like, okay, fine. Side skirt's yours, just do it.
Why don't you just design the side skirt for me?
Would you like me to do that? Because I'd be very happy to do that.
He's being facetious.
Yeah.
Okay, can we take this?
I think I'm gonna go out here for a little bit.
Wait, can
That's a shutdown point. He doesn't want you to design the skirt for him.
Motor City Masters! Yeah, look at that. I don't even know how I'm going to follow that, but this is how. Another clip of my dad coming your way.
Also, we're going to show you a never-before-seen clip from the original pilot episode of Impractical Jokers. Stick around. Hey, welcome back to the Impractical Jokers Father's Day special.
Now, my father here is a repeat offender, and he did it at the Castle of Wonders.
What do you want, Castle, sir? Can I help you? Okay, one sec. What am I doing wrong?
Oh, it's not so easy, is it, buddy? We all had a good laugh at me last time. 'Tis confusion. Squire!
Steve, can you give me a hand here?
This guy doesn't know it's a show. He came in late.
Then again,
What, you think you're the king of the White Castle because you know how to run a register?
I get it. You're the king of the White Castle. I get it. A crave case? You got it. Okay. One crave case. Sealed.
Crush it right now. Stop what you're doing and crush that case.
Sealed nice and tight. One crave case. Next.
I'm craving another one.
So no tip.
Oh, hey, Sal, forgot to congratulate you. About what?
Here comes Joe.
Excuse me 1 second. Just gotta put this up. Congratulations.
I must have been horrible in a former life.
Can we get a round of applause for Sal here as Employee of the Year at White Castle? Congratulations, buddy.
You guys, if you do that to me again, our real relationship is going to be in jeopardy.
Welcome to White Castle, bitch.
All right, welcome to White Castle, bitch. Small Coke and a sack choice. Sorry, I'll change that for you.
Sal, go get a burger. This one's for you on the house.
Hey, sorry about that. What are you sorry about? Oh, you're screwing my house. Thank you. I appreciate you keeping that between us.
Doesn't like us?
It doesn't, sure.
Tell this guy you'll give him his whole order for free if he shows you his tits.
Oh my God. Your total is $12.79. I will give you this whole thing free if you show me your tits. The whole thing for free. $12.79. And if you feel like you've had exceptional service, you do accept tips. It's not necessary. Thank you very much. I really appreciate it.
Okay, and then what kind of sausage do you want with that?
Joe, walk away and come back wearing nothing except your apron.
Okay, give us 1 second. Wait right here. We'll be right out for you.
Jesse?
So you got the onion rings and then the... Oh, a cup. You needed a cup. It's White Castle regulations is the cap and apron. Did you need some?
Joe, start cleaning up.
Sorry?
You're the manager?
No, I'm not the manager. Not yet. Working on it.
Joe, hide from these guys.
5 pieces of chicken. Did you guys want one of the ones that are on the window? So just the 9? Just the number 9? So stack me all 9. Oh, the one that's on the first thing there.
Can you crawl out and come in the front door?
There's number 9 on the front window. 4 cents is your change. Thanks so much. There is a tip cup there for gratuity if you enjoyed. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Thank you.
This is the best thing I feel like we've ever done for one of us. We have got Q's dad to come here today. Q has no idea. You think it's hard for us to say these things to strangers? The only way we can top ourselves is if we have to speak it to our own parent.
Here it is, here it is.
What the what am I supposed to do? Pretend this is my father? Dad, what are you doing here? All right, here we go. What can I help you with, sir? 3 hamburgers. 3 burgers?
Let me ask you a question, Pops. You and Mom still poke?
What's up, Pops? You and Mom still poke?
Oh, everybody settle down. You and Mom.
You can do it. You can't do it.
What's I can't breathe.
It's impossible.
Do you understand? I have to... So, with that, do you and Mom... So is that to say to go, Dad?
No!
Stay? Okay. All right, Pop, well, here's your change. What do you say, Dad? Can I get a tip?
Rain in that. Carry an umbrella.
That's the tip I get. My father didn't tip me.
The hamburgers were good.
Thanks, Pop. You drive 200 miles to mess with me.
Yeah.
You don't even drive 200 miles to see a grandkid. Why me?
I got hamburgers.
I see, wherever you need your father to go, anywhere we start to have food for him.
Coming up, we're going to show you the original unaired opening from the pilot episode of Impractical Jokers featuring my very own dad. Stick around.
Hey, welcome back to the Father's Day special.
So, 4 years ago when we created the show, we originally called it Mission Uncomfortable.
That's right.
And when we were shooting the pilot episode of it, we had to put together like funny little vignettes at the beginning to show kind of what the idea of the show was.
That's when we got your dad involved.
Yeah, well, Sal had the idea, hey, what if I go into a tailor shop and
have a situation
while getting my inseam measured? And we asked my dad to step in and play the tailor for that little teeny moment.
Yes, and it's a moment I'll never forget.
So what we're going to show you right now is the original opening for Mission Uncomfortable, the pilot episode of Impractical Jokers. Take a look.
4 lifelong friends compete in the most embarrassing challenges imaginable. And the loser? Hoo-hoo, he gets punished.
You should know I'm getting a bone.
And that was it. Here you go. Thanks for joining us for the very special Impractical Jokers Father's Day episode.
Yeah.
Dads, what'd you think?
For coming down?
I liked it.
Great.
You're proud of us?
You know they only came because your mother's made them. My dad's only talking sound bites, by the way.
Finally, Pop, after all these years, you proud of me?
Oh, yeah.
Dad, are you proud of me?
I'm proud of him.